Oh, hi guys, and welcome to a slightly different video, where Stu does zombie makeup. Today I'm going to teach you how to become the perfect zombie. I have with me a very special guest, my good friend Farhan, hey, who has willingly volunteered to become a zombie today. So thanks for joining me, Farhan.
It's alright. You sure you can do it?
I know how to do zombie makeup, Farhan, don't you worry.
Alright.
For step one, we have our Body Shop all-in-one Insta Blur Primer, which is integral to make sure that Farhan's oily skin doesn't ruin the makeup. Let's apply. So you only need a very small amount, about the amount you use for toothpaste. So you put it on the back of your hand, and then from there, you want to apply it all over the face. Now, as you know, a bit just dribbled down. So this bit can take quite a while to get all over the face. So perhaps you want to get your volunteer or your model to just dab a little bit themselves. So if you want to just dab that on. Classic jokes. We like gags here on Where's Stu. So step two, you want to get yourself liquid latex. Here I've got Freedom Professional London SFX liquid latex, but you can use any old liquid latex lying around the house. This stuff is amazing. You apply it to the skin, and once it's dried, you can peel it away to make realistic looking wounds. So Farhan, I'm going to do a little bit of a wound on your head just up here.
Alright.
I'm actually going to use a brush for this. Instead of, I'm dripping it everywhere. So we just apply it gently, just in a sort of circular fashion.
It smells like fish.
It does smell like fish. It's pretty disgusting. It doesn't smell nice, to be honest. It doesn't smell nice at all. Rub that in. Beautiful. That's good. So now we'll leave it to dry. Now let's get peeling. So what you want to do is just sort of like peel it away a little bit with your finger, and you can make sort of little holes as well. That is looking fantastic. Cool. This is the beginning of our first wound. So we've applied the wound, but we're going to come back to that later. Before that, we're going to apply some foundation. So I have here some Lasting Perfection Collection Ultimate Wear Foundation in Cool Beige. Now this stuff is brilliant because it's pore minimizing, gives you a matte finish. It's exactly what you want for this kind of work. As well, I've got a special Max Factor F60 C3PO 500 exfoliating brush, which I will use to apply the foundation. Just sort of dab that gently, get it all over his face. I'm actually going to avoid his facial hair for this, so I'm just going to do the rest of his face. Sponge is a little bit rough.
It's alright.
Oh, give you some of that. Oh, give you some of that, Farhan. Give you some of that. So, once the foundation has been finished...
Can I start, because it's really hot.
Probably the lights.
It's quite warm in here.
Right, if you want a drink, just let me know.
Yeah, drink would be really great.
Cheers. Alright, let's keep going. Cheers. So next we've got this makeup palette for eyeshadow shades. 16 highly pigmented eyeshadow shades, 13 shimmer, 3 matte, by Revolution, Makeup Revolution London. It's going to be used to highlight and contour certain areas of Farhan's face to give him that good zombie sunken look. So here actually I'm just using this brush to kind of dab this sort of dark colour just underneath the eye, and also just sort of above it as well. So you actually want to go right up to the brow bone.
Can I get some water?
Some water? Yeah.
It's so hot in here.
This is a fantastic palette, like so many different colours. But what you really want is something a little bit. I'm going for sort of a dark grey here. As you can see, it's actually looking really good. I'm quite pleased with this. Okay, so next I've got Maybelline New York Brow Satin. This is brow powder, or as I like to call it, browder. Just going to apply that gently. This is dark brown, just to the eyebrows. Add some prominence to Farhan's already very fetching brows. So then next we're going to add some general detail to the face. We want to add some bruising around the wound. So now I'm going to get a little bit more of the dark grey and just sort of dab that around the wound. We'll add a little bit of purple afterwards as well. Yeah. Let's get some water. So yeah, once we've got a bit more of the dark grey, a bit more of the purples, you can make the bruising around the wound really pop. That's what we're going to do now. Okay, looking good. Whoa! Farhan, it's looking amazing! Although, I don't remember adding this wound. Megan, did you add that? So next we're going to add some fake blood to Farhan's head wound that I started earlier. Now I've got some fake blood here, which I got from the pound store, very cheap stuff, and Josh assures me that this contains 0% real blood. Yeah. So first of all, I'm going to get a bit of this, just put it on the back of my hand, and use just a little brush like this, get a few dabs in the centre of the wound. So do a bit of this. Keep still, Farhan. Thank you. So just sort of dab down the top. Here we go. Look at that, looking absolutely fantastic. Just that nice bright red blood. So I'm just going to add the finishing touches of the blood to Farhan's forehead. And there you have it. Farhan has become a zombie.
It's a Kano TV!
Pretty fry.
Stop breaking!
There we go.
Zebra! Whoa!
But again, you can really see that matte finish, and it is, as I said, pore minimizing, which is fantastic. That's fine. Cool. So I've got my Max Factor F60 3C700 brush, which I'm going to